We just want everyone to remember them.
A mother's grief, a community coming together. Liam Kelly and his brother REECE were killed almost 9 months ago in a plane crash. Tonight, dozens of their teammates, friends, and loved ones honored their memory at a very special place.
Yeah, Wish TV's Dan Klein was there in Hamilton County, Dan, as a visible memorial was unveiled in their honor.
Yeah, Liam Kelly would have walked across the stage 1 week ago tonight, collecting his diploma from Westfield High School. And then in about 2 weeks, he'd be reporting to the Air Force Academy. His brother REECE was 2 years behind him. But tonight, their legacy lives on.
Love your children as though today is the last day you will ever hold them. And love and support one another as you have loved and supported us.
It's love and support that have kept Keisha Kelly and her husband Patrick going. It's been almost 9 months of very dark days. Their only 2 children, Liam and REECE, taken in an instant.
It means the world to us to have all of our support here.
Liam, the responsible one, wise and mature beyond his years. REECE, the jokester with a huge heart. Both love to run.
2 peas in a pod, and we always felt incredibly blessed to be their parents. I honestly was afraid that something bad was going to happen because it was too perfect, and something bad happened.
That day, September 20th, 2020. The place, the Glendale Airport outside Kokomo. Liam had volunteered at a charity event for the last couple years and was doing so for a 3rd time as part of his community service requirement with the National Honor Society. This was REECE's 1st time. They were just supposed to help people get on and off a small plane. But because of the pandemic, there was such a small crowd that Sunday morning, they went up themselves. The pilot misjudged power lines and crashed. He and the boys died. Another teen survived.
Every day is bad and some days are worse, but when we have the outpouring of love, it keeps us upright and breathing.
On this day, it's an outpouring organized by a teammate who wanted a permanent reminder at MACGREGOR Park, unveiling a bronze plaque at the place where Liam and REECE used to come and run every day, along with the rest of the Westfield cross-country team. This grassy spot is the place where the team warms up and cools down. In other words, a place that's just about perfect, where Liam and REECE will never be forgotten, and where new people who come to the park will learn their names, their story. It's an effort organized by Brian Koenig, a neighbor and friend to the Kellys, as well as a cross-country parent.
We needed to have something where when people came to this park in the picnic area and the shelter area, where they could actually read about these boys and get an idea of what great young men they were.
It means that their legacy will go on and people won't forget about them.
Buried way too soon, but now remembered forever. In a life dominated by bad days and even worse days, this is something else entirely.
Today is a good day. Today is a good day. Anything that keeps their memory alive is what brings us happiness.
And there's another good day for the Kellys ahead. They started a memorial scholarship fund and gave away 9 scholarships to Westfield runners this year. A week from Saturday, June 19th, there's a Jeep ride and 5K fun run at the Monon Trail Elementary School to benefit the fund for next year. If you want to learn more about the event, just pull out your phone, click on the As Seen on Wish TV link, and click on the story. Reporting in the studio, Dan Klein, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and be sure to follow us on Facebook.